In this lesson we are going to look at the zero and the first conditional. The zero conditional is a statement of fact, which is always true. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. This always happens. You see how the sentence uses the present tense verbs freeze and turns. If you mix blue and red, you make purple. If you don't water plants, they die. If I press this button, the bell rings. If the first thing happens, the result is always the same. We can also use other expressions in the if clause. When I press this button, the bell rings. Or, every time I press this button, the bell rings. We can also change the order of the two clauses, and say, the bell rings if I press this button. The meaning is the same, but notice that the comma is not used to separate the two clauses. Now, let's look at the first conditional. If you study, you will pass the exam. If we don't hurry, we will miss the train. If it rains tomorrow, I won't go. If you eat too much, you will be sick. These sentences are talking about a present or future condition, and the probable future result. The second clause usually uses the modal verb, will, but other modal verbs are often used. We could say, if you study, you should pass the exam. If we don't hurry, we might miss the train. Again, the order can be changed. You will be sick if you eat too much. I hope you have enjoyed this explanation of the zero and first conditionals. Next week we will be looking at the second and third conditionals. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you next week.